Alright, how's it going, y'all? It's your boy, Nightmare Zen, coming back to you again with some more Season 3 breakdowns for Dragon Ball Fighters. I'm gonna try a little bit of a different layout this time. But we got our boy Krillin here. We're gonna go about talking about debatably one of the worst characters within the game. This character has had some issues throughout the lifespan of this game for sure. He's a small man, so of course doesn't have like the best of limbs to throw at you. That also, being said of the case, like he has notoriously had like one of the worst assists in the game, if not the worst assist in the game, period. The rock was pretty bad. Even though that you could like get a sensu bean from it, like it was not that amazing. So most definitely underwhelming of a character, and has been underwhelming since the beginning of the game. So hopefully they will give him some new stuff here for Season 3 to help him out some. They did buff him within Season 2 as well. He got some new combos and whatnot that he could do. But pretty much same story. It's one of the cases where it's like, why would you play this character when you have other options that can do what he does just way better? So hopefully you get some good stuff. Let's go over here and see what we got. Alright. Right, sensu being apparently. Oh wow. Yeah, apparently Krillin can just throw out however many sensu beans he wants. If I recall, he used to have 3, but now he can just throw out a sensu bean for free now. Like, he doesn't have to worry about there being any type of limit. That also makes it so that this, like, his assist is better in a way too. So how you do the rock throw then? Okay, okay, they changed the input for the rock to down now. It's down in light, or got an EX version, those two. Oh man, they took our advice, man. We got 2 rocks now. Thanks, Bamco. Y'all listen to us. And you can combo off of the rock too. That's not bad. They've improved upon the quality of the rock. I can't believe this. If you would have told me that this was in the making, like in the past, yo, I would have said that you were lying. But yeah, that's some good stuff, and they made it so that you cannot super dash through the rock anymore. It used to be something that was pretty annoying too, and I'd understand. I mean, it wasn't the best thing in the world, and it's just the rock. But for usage of the game, making it so that it was something able to be super dashed through really made this attack not all that worth it. But now you can't just super dash through it. You do have to deal with the rock. Alright, Solar Flare will automatically form a follow-up on hit. Holding the button will prevent the follow-up from being performed. Alright, so now if you hit somebody with Solar Flare, you can get a knockdown from it. With Solar Flare, you are +5. So, I mean, it's still your turn if you do hit somebody with it. And Solar Flare does hit from a pretty decent range too. This is something that could be pretty nice if you're at like around like this range, or like if you hit them in the air, it'll guarantee you at least getting a knockdown on them. This is something that help out if Krillin is just like by himself, or just again within like air situation. I could most definitely see that be something pretty good to have there. So nice change. I said I doubt they Boop. Yeah, so pretty nice. I think you may be able to utilize an assist within that situation, even if you do commit to the attack. Yeah, so not bad, not bad. I like that change. That's really good. Alright, after image, increase time for buffering a special attack after landing. Extended the move's hitbox down. Excuse me, hitbox. So now this move, like you're below Krillin, it has a better time of like actually hitting people. Alright. Light and medium version, the number of jumps available will no longer reduced when the grounded version is cancelled into another attack. It's pretty much the same thing they did with Super Saiyan Vegeta. Makes it so that whenever you use it, your air actions are not took away from you. So just like an adjustment that was made. Alright, and C assist type A. Change the properties on the stone. Make it so that, you know, of course can't go about super dashing it. Increase the stone's hit stun. And now those 2 stones as an assist. So they buffed assist 1. It comes out. It looks like it comes out a little bit. Well, no. Looks like it's pretty much on par with like how it came out beforehand. But now, he throws out 2 rocks and that can't super dash it. Like, this is not bad of an assist. It covers some interesting angles too. It may not go like, you know, just like straight across the screen, but it does cover like an arc where people are going to want to try to like jump, and it does cover space in front of you as the point character. Still does really low damage, so no, don't expect this to give you some banging damage or anything if it hits, but it's pretty good of a defensive measure for sure. Alright, let's look at Krillin's assists. For B-type, we have the Kamehameha. 34 frames, so it's like Super Saiyan Goku's. I mean, it's a beam, man. There's not really a whole lot I can go about saying. I mean, you're gonna use it traditionally like you would any other beam. So yeah, of course, you know, you can use this to go about helping you establish some neutral, be able to help you approach. No, this is something that Krillin could sorely use as a character who's pretty good at playing support, so I'm feeling it. Alright, and Solar Flare. 45 frames. Not bad, I guess. The hitbox for it seems to be pretty generous. And the stun time for it is pretty long as well. Yeah, you were so plus afterwards of that being hit. Yeah, I may be able to just like do like a high charge and yeah. Yeah, the hit stun for that is pretty ridiculous. It may not go super far, but it covers a pretty wide area to make it pretty easy to combo, and the hit stun off of it is ridiculously long. So I could see a C-type being pretty decent. I don't think it's the best thing in the world, but if you want to use it, you can give it a try. I don't think there's any harm in messing around with it. And then the Solar Flare normally is like a pretty good anti-air too, so you can play around with the idea of using this to like catch people off guard. So it can be pretty decent in some counterplay scenarios probably. So yeah, I'm really liking the assists. Assists seem to all have some good utility to them. So all of Krillin's assists as of now, they're pretty good, which I'm really surprised. It's not something that I thought I would be coming into season 3 saying about Krillin, so that's nice. Final verdict when it comes to Krillin is that they finally put him in the game. I'm so happy, man. Like, I'm really surprised that they did some good stuff with this character. Like, and it wasn't anything like, you know, it wasn't just like subtle stuff. Like, these changes do make a pretty big deal overall. Like, now you can't super dash the rock. Now he has an unlimited amount of sensu beans. They buffed his, you know, his first assist. Now he throws out 2 rocks instead of just 1. Say after image, that quality of life changes. He has some good assists to use. He's not bad. I mean, he may still be one of those where we may not see him like that because of there just being better options. But I think like you can now actually play Krillin and do well, you know? Like, if you've been wanting to play this character, now is the time, you know? They really did some great stuff with him. And I'm not even gonna lie, I may go about giving Krillin a try now. I played around with him beforehand, and this always felt pretty underwhelmed. I feel like I was doing a lot of hard work with very little payoff. But I may go back to visit this character, you know, see what, you know, if I can, you know, build something cohesive with this character, you know? Because they gave him some pretty nice changes and made this character, you know, actually available in the game. Who would have thought, man? It's about time Krillin got put in the game, bro. Anyways, though, that's going to be it for me here. I'd like to thank y'all for checking me out. You know, I've been having a good time as far as doing these breakdowns for the characters. I'm really happy to see what they went about doing with Krillin. How are you feeling about them? You love these changes when it comes to Krillin? I would ask if, you know, you're not feeling them, but how could you not be feeling these changes, man? Like, how could you make this character any better, okay? Like, for real. Anyways, though, you know the YouTube lingo. Like, comment, subscribe. Did you tech that share button, though, bro? Anyways, it's been your boy Nightmares, and until next time, y'all take care.